Gemini, hi. I'm going to do a general reading today. As it's a general reading, Gemini, it may not relate to everyone, but if it does resonate for you, then I'll be doing an extended reading, and the information for that is in the box below. Alright, I'm starting with a Llewellyn deck of cards and doing a Celtic cross layout. And just a reminder to push the subscribe button so you can be notified of the other readings that I'm doing. I do love readings once a week, and I do soulmate and prosperity reading. So it will notify you when those, as well as the general readings, are coming up for you. And also, I am doing personal readings now, so my email is down below and you can contact me there. Alright, let's see what's happening, Gemini. We've got the Strength card showing up for you from the universe. So the Strength card is generally comes about when you're moving into going after something that's really important to you, and something that the next step kind of in your life type thing. I'll be doing some clarifying with the Llewellyn deck, and I'll be drawing cards from the universe, from the Wisdom of Avalon in this reading too. So it looks like the Strength card is helping you in terms, I've got the Queen of Cups, in terms of committing to your life. Like, I feel like you've built a certain life now and you're at that place, and now it's bringing up a lot of fears and dilemmas. And that's when the Strength card comes along, okay? So this is commitment to love, to marriage, to family, that kind of commitment, with the Queen of Cups showing up there. We got the King of Wands in your near recent past, along with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like, there's been a fulfillment for you that has happened. Now the kings and queens in this are not gender related, remember that. So they can be transposed. But they refer to divine energies. So with the King of Wands, I feel like part of your heart's desire is to be on a path of security, passion, nothing too chaotic, nothing too risky, feeling grounded, but feeling, adventurous, but still passionate, but still grounded, okay? So it's not like you're trying to prove anything in life, you just want to be who you are. And with the Page of Swords showing up here, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So that makes sense here for you in terms of your heart's desire with the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, because this is the Ten of Pentacles is excuse me, about building a life that feels secure and fulfilling and happy. And then, so it's kind of like you're just on the precipice of it, and you're holding your position and seeing what the next steps that you're going to take are. And you've got the Seven of Cups showing up here, and the Star. So things are already beginning. There's a new beginning in your life. And that's what I mean. You're at a place right now where commitment is at hand, because there's all this new things that you've developed and brought to a certain place in your life. And done a lot of healing as well. So it's a bit overwhelming with the Seven of Cups showing up here, because as you can see, I'll just show you this card, right? It's a bit overwhelming because there's so many possibilities that because everything is new. I always kind of relate it to a Christmas, and all the presents under the Christmas tree. It's like, oh my God, what do I do first? Which one do I open? It's kind of overwhelming, but kind of fun at the same time. Then you've got the Emperor at the base, and the Moon. And, whoops, the Universe. So it looks to me like it's the ending of a cycle for you. It's the ending of a cycle where things are now being revealed and shown that you didn't see or know before, because the Emperor was in charge there. And the Emperor is kind of like, controlling things with their mind. Like, they're very strong, but they're not emotionally based. They're very smart and they're caring, but they're not emotionally based. And because the Queen of Cups is showing up in your guide here, I think this is about moving into the deeper parts of your own, the divine feminine energy, and combining it with, like I said, the King of Wands by being on the path, but letting go of control. And that's what the Emperor quite often represents, is control. So it's the end of that cycle and the beginning of something new. And as you're moving into something new, you don't need the same kinds of, baggage, or the same, baggage isn't the right word for it. It's kind of like, this is about swords. So we can use swords as a weapon to defend ourselves. We can use it as a weapon to defeat what we perceive as our enemy. Or we can use a sword as a, something that provokes openness and an opening in terms of discernment and, excitement and focus and passion. And that's where I see you moving. I see that perspective changing for you, where you're moving from that place of survival, of feeling like you had to defend your position, you're kind of in a war zone, to now taking a look at what you yourself have developed now in time. You're not the same person you were when you were in that war zone. You now feel much more secure because, as I said, this is all new for you, and you have built a certain life around you, and you're moving towards solidifying that with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So wanting to solidify your, if it's a marriage, if it's a career, wanting to really, bring that into fruition, that being your truth. In order to do that, you have to move and use the swords not as a weapon in a war zone so much anymore, but more using them as tools to be able to express yourself, like have your voice out there, have your ideas out there, have your thoughts out there. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles showing up, so I feel like you're much more confident and secure than you were in the past. And that's where the Strength card's coming in. It's giving you a lot of strength to be able to move into this next stage of your life, this next cycle that the universe is denoting here. Because you've got the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups showing up here. So, like I said before, it's about taking, taking love and passion and creativity and spirituality, and adding that to your perception of what makes you happy and what life has to offer, and then moving towards it and moving beyond any obstacles that might get in the way with that Six of Cups or Six of Swords showing up. And you've got the King of Swords and the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So exactly what I said about the swords. So the sword in the King's hand is now a very powerful tool for getting ideas and your voice out there. So you're putting it out there, you're putting it out to the universe, and then with the Page of Wands, you're waiting until something, responds or shows up, and then that's going to move you closer to your destiny. So let's just use an example. Let's supposing that you wanted a career. And in this career, you wanted to be a journalist, and you had all these incredible insights into, the political, socioeconomic systems, whatever. You wanted to be a journalist. And in the past, you had kind of felt like when you were in school studying and in your life and everything, you were struggling and you were pushing your way up to the top. And it was always like conflict going on within you, having to get the money together and do this, having to do that. But you wanted to create a career for yourself, which is the Hierophant. And you finally got there. And now you've got your resume together with the Nine of Pentacles there. And now you can use those same swords as a voice, as a way to now put your power out into the world, and then wait and see where it lands and where it responds, because I do feel like this is your new destiny. Now, obviously it's not going to be journalism, I'm only using that as an example. We got the Six of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles beside you, so really trying to find and work on, your destiny, like your mission in life, what you were designed to do. And that's what the Six of Cups is. This is like a soul journey for you. And what is it that and that's what I feel you're going to be working on. I feel like this destiny is at hand, and that I see you already in your, near future working on it. And trying to see it with the Two of Wands, because there's already passion and excitement coming your way. And so it's what you want it. At the same time, you kind of want the reassurance of knowing what it is and what it looks like, okay? And part of that is going to start with the hangman, because the hangman is now that you're using, you know, your swords this way kind of thing, with, you know, and you're empowered because you got the strength card there and you're ready for this, and you are moving towards your destiny. It's changing your perception of life and changing your perception of yourself. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to draw a card from the Wisdom of Avalon here for you, and we've got rebirth, and that's exactly what this is. This is this is rebirth. This is birth and rebirth. It's a chance that's come along, not by accident, by divine timing, and this is the next stage of your life unraveling here as you move towards this destiny for yourself. I see a lot of people now lining up with their destiny, and I think it's because the future is opened up again now. I feel like the dimensions have opened up, and optimism and, you know, possibilities are shifting now, and they're changed. They're different than they were before, and people are embracing that, and so that's what I see happening here with you. So if this resonates for you, I will be doing a extended reading, looking at the hangman and looking at where this Knight of Swords, what's coming toward you, and what your destiny may look like. If not, I'll see you next week. And as I said, don't forget to push the subscribe button, because you'll be notified of the other readings that I do. Okay? And also the information for the extended reading is in the box below. All right, we'll see you later.